welcome to the podcast.
Yo, what is up, guys? Matthew Farina coming to you live from the Arabian Desert. And as you can see, things are going to be a little different this evening. Taylor is unfortunately not going to be able to join us. He's in San Francisco right now on vacation, so he's having a good time getting some R&R.
But when the fog lifts in San Francisco, the Golden Gate Bridge beckons as a shining example of how engineering and architectural design can work together to transform functionality into artistry.
And meanwhile, I am going to be handling things, which is a huge responsibility. When you start doing this by yourself and you don't have Taylor helping you out, you realize what a valuable asset he is. But we still wanted to move forward with things, make an awesome video for your guys' viewing pleasure. And so I'm just going to be flying solo on this one.
Don't worry, she'll hold together.
Jimmy, baby, hold together.
I got the little Arabic headdress on. That way, if I run into any camels out here, they won't be able to bite my hair off. I've got quite the lion's mane going on right now, and I know it'd be a very delicious snack for a camel. So I want to make sure that that's covered up.
Other livestock owners. No! Get it out!
Innocence is kind of like an abstract idea, and so I'm going to tell a little story and then make a few points and then ask you guys a question to kind of get you guys involved, because there's nothing that Taylor and I enjoy more than getting your guys' feedback. Probably about a month ago, during one of my first classes, I was in the front giving a presentation, and I was kind of looking around at the crowd, and while I was looking around, I noticed this one girl that was sitting near the front, and she was absolutely gorgeous, and she had these really beautiful eyes, and she was just kind of like staring at me. And so while I'm giving this presentation on management and organizational behavior, we make like some really serious eye contact.
Was undisturbed, and the undisturbed chamber and the grave goods that were found in another in the area give us reason to.
A few minutes later, it just kind of hit me. It was just like, yo, this chick, like, she's into you, Matthew. Probably a week later, I saw her at the university outside of class, and so I just walked up and introduced myself.
Excuse me, can I touch you for a minute? Excuse me, can I touch you for a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
My name Darrell. It's spelled like Daryl, but it's pronounced Darrell. I just want to let you know, the back of your head is ridiculous.
But she wound up being super nice, super friendly, and we had a really enjoyable conversation. And then over the course of the next few weeks, we just started chatting more. I eventually got her phone number, asked if she would like to hang out. And then last week, some of her friends and some of my friends and myself, we were all able to get together and have some coffee and just get to know each other. And so that was a really, really awesome time. But the reason why I bring this story up is to really compare the dating culture where I'm from in America to the dating culture here in Dubai. And I'm going to make some sweeping generalizations, so take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt. Because romance and dating and sexuality can be extremely personal, and so it's different for everybody, but these are just kind of my observations and some of the different thoughts that I've gleaned from the conversations that I've had with people here. But one of the most obvious differences that I've seen when it comes to dating here in Dubai versus back in America or just Western culture is the fact that the people here tend to be a lot more intentional with dating and romance. And so a lot of times in America, you'll see both men and women just kind of playing games with each other. And because of that, there can be a lot of manipulation that happens. And there's some different kind of underlying motivations that are really causing the action or causing the relationships to come about. And there's not so much of this sincere interest. And here in Dubai, it's kind of completely different in the sense that if a guy is really interested in a girl, he'll kind of do a little bit of homework, see if she's single and ready to mingle, and then go up and introduce himself and be very casual at first. And then if things progress and she reciprocates, then he moves forward with things and gets her phone number.
So listen, can I have your number? Can I have your number?
And it just kind of goes on from there, and eventually it might culminate into marriage, which I think is totally awesome. And so that's kind of how things go down. People are definitely a product of their culture, and the culture here is a lot more conservative, when in the West things can be much more liberal. And so that definitely plays a huge part in things. But either way, I just really, like I said, I just really wanted to kind of explore with you guys this major difference between the dating culture here in Dubai and then back home. I would love, though, to hear what innocence means to you, how you define it. And so that's the question of the day. Excuse me, is what innocence means to you. And so definitely feel free to drop a comment down in the comment section, or shoot Taylor and I off a message. And if you feel comfortable enough, definitely share some stories to kind of illustrate your arguments. We'd love to hear about that. You don't necessarily have to go into specifics or start naming names. Just do whatever you feel comfortable with. But like I said, Taylor and I are genuinely interested in your guys' lives, and so we want to hear more about it. And by no means are we experts on any of these topics. And so just like we hope that you're learning from us, we want to learn from you guys. And so definitely drop some knowledge on us. But it's starting to get pretty dark right now. I'm not even sure if I'm visible at this point. Like I said, just follow the sound of my beautiful voice. But it's time for me to go. I gotta head out. I don't want to get attacked by anything tonight out here in the desert, so I gotta make the long journey back to civilization. But this has been a ton of fun. I'm so glad that you guys joined in, even though Taylor couldn't be with us. He's gonna be back soon. Definitely make sure you check him out on his different social media accounts. I'll have those links posted below in the description so you guys can view all his content. And make sure that you follow us too, the Give Dubai a Try project. We're blowing up here on YouTube, and we're also coming in hot on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And so I'll have those links posted as well.
No! What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it!